Good morning, everybody. Alright. I am up real early in the morning. Oh my goodness, my girl Becky is in the house. Good morning, my love. I know I'm doing this impromptu live stream real quick. Try to make up for what I did yesterday that didn't come out. And all this nonsense that I'm seeing between the leaks, between other recent events. I'm just gonna basically spit out my feelings real quick and then I'm gonna be out of here. I'm gonna try to keep this less than an hour. If I go over an hour, I'm lucky. But I can't stand it. In the end, the anger of the dawn is Allah. It's realer than most, so just step afar. Maybe step near, never fear. Abu Nasser is gonna whisper in your ear the greatest truth that mankind knows. You know what it is and you know how it flows. So fucked up, so mad, so stressed. But then I'm gonna drop the rest on you. Come on, you know the SE. Resurrect that forever and I will be. Not what you want me to be, but I'ma tell JJ what he needs to see. I'ma tell Bob Iger what he needs to see. Kathleen Kennedy, that bitch ain't shit to me. 45 SC, Supreme Resurrect. I know what it is, but I need my respect. I hold shit down. The dawn is a law. Freestyling off the top, about to go far. One more, and I have to adore everybody in the chat who came here for more. But leave it to the one that I know what it is, boy, and then I'm gonna start the flow. Back in the house, Reddit leaks, let's bring it on. We got time to speak. Drinking OJ, and I'm losing I'm about to drop all my feelings out today. But listen, you know, you know what's so funny? I got up this morning and I wasn't really intending at the top to come on here and then start to rock. I saw a little tweet on Twitter about some stupid ass dude talking about the prequels again, like hating on that shit was so cool. I looked at it, I checked it out, I said to myself, what the fuck is he going about? We're all about nostalgia right now? Alright, but I'ma just show him how I really got this, drop the shit now. Wookiee Supremacy in the building, Lily Patterson, what's going on? James Clark, good morning, brother. Oh man, yeah. Woo! Lily, you just woke up or you just right on time right now? And like I said, I'm not gonna be long. This is pretty much still in the morning. You know, we may got people from the East Coast and the West Coast from the Midwest and the West Coast waking up. Sean Roach, what's going on, man? Listen, I'm not gonna be long because I know everybody got to get their breakfast on. You know, just ready to rock the spot. The Gospels according to Mark with a C. Yeah, you making breakfast? I got you, fam. I got you. You know, because it's some bullshit right here. 2 times 2 time bad. Get your bronze Billy, live ass, surprise ass. Demon Supreme come off as a smart ass, but probably we're at. Sucking such a puss ass. Stoop like jazz, holy authentic advent. Oh, see, I'm rhyming off the top, man. Trying to get you in the mood, really. When you cooking your breakfast, you're like, God damn. My brother is just jamming right now, man. And you tell your kid, Daddy, what we having for breakfast? Shut your crazy ass up. And then go in there, sit down at the table. I'm fixing something great, man. Eggs, turkey bacon, waffles, sausage. It's like the breakfast that you wish you could have at Denny's, only better. So let me just get started right now, man, because it's a lot of old chicanery and fuckery going on in the Star Wars land. And I'm just gonna pretty much drop my feelings before I bounce, you know. Let me bring this down a little bit. God damn, man, I probably won't even be able to start. I'm so hyped up right now. But thanks to that little tweet that I got this morning, that really just put me on edge, you know, behind a madness. But it's all good, man. It really is. You know, because at the same time and in between time, you know, I didn't get a chance to speak my feelings on these recent Reddit leaks. And shout out to Whipty for bringing it to my attention. I tried to do a quick live stream yesterday, but I kind of fucked it up in the way that it didn't even come out. And some people was actually complaining that it wasn't even being seen. So, Vlad, right, what's going on, baby? Oh man. So I kind of figured, okay, let me just chill on it. I didn't have no intentions to getting back on here this morning, but when I saw that tweet when I woke up about, oh, you kids with the prequels is all on this nostalgia, and y'all just so stuck on it, and oh my God, can you do something else? You know, move on with your lives, and I just literally lost it. I lost it, you know, and that tweet. That tweet in and of itself, you know, I just had to, I just pretty much had to just jump on here and basically just go ham, you know, just go ham. What this dude say? Oh, let me see this. What did this dude say? He said the prequels look awful in every way. Y'all riding on the nostalgia waves. 10 years from now, when 10 to 12 are out. Now he's actually saying that they're gonna do more episodes. This guy, V2, whatever his name is, people will say how awesome. No lie, this is the actual tweet. He said people will say how awesome 7 to 9 in retrospect were. Same shit every time. Humans are slave to nostalgia. I'm like, oh my God. He did not say that. I'm literally looking at this dude. I said he did not say that. But he did. He said not only are we getting episodes 10 through 12. He said you're gonna realize that episode 7 and 8 and 9 was the greatest thing that ever was. I was like, holy shit, this guy is really serious. He actually believed that hype he was tweeting. I can't. I seriously can't. Okay. All right. I got mad. I got mad. I'm mad. Just setting something up because a couple of other people about to drop in. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I was upset. I'm mad. But you know what? I'm not even sweating this shit no more. Critical Equation, what's going on? Scope Target. Good morning, my brother. John Campia. Oh, wait a minute. He said, hold on a second. He said John Campia go off on the new management at Collider last night. What? Oh shit! I did not know that. Was it on his channel or? I pray to God it was on his channel though. Now then again, do we really care at this point with what's his face? Do we really care? I mean, he was fired. He was fired from Collider. He was fired from there. Nobody wasn't loving him no more. I mean, his show skills, he took that shit to another fucking level. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, the management wanted to make fucking changes. You know? They're not wanting Jedi Council and all these other shows. Yeah, because, shit, the game is over. The game is over. These people are doing what they doing. You know, they making moves on they making moves on another level. You know, deep fakes, and yeah, they concentrating on that shit now. You know, and like I said, man, I'm not even hating. I'm not hating on that for no reason at all. And as a matter of fact, I applaud these cats to just, you know, switch gears. Switch gears, because you ain't gonna make no money behind Star Wars anymore. Not at the Phantom Menace just pull the rug up from under you, you know. And I'm here for all of that shit. I'm here for it all, you know. Sean Roach said 7 to 9 was so bad. We know Disney could do Star Wars good with The Mandalorian. If Rian Johnson really wanted to subvert the fans, we could have had an interesting story. Maybe an evil light side user. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Use something different, but don't disrespect our legacy heroes behind this shit. You know? Oh man, the Gospels of Mark with a C said, damn shame to see all that perfect shilling and ass kissing go to waste. Yep. Hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah. And you know what? It's nobody's fault but their own. You know? I mean, if they were so hard up to just hobnob with the stars and go to these premieres and, you know, have their little badges and take their little pictures and, you know, and say their little bullshit words on the Collider live stream, live at the red carpet and all this. And get all the fans, because we sitting at home watching this and we like, damn, I wish I could have been at the premiere. Damn, I wish I could, you know, be with the stars. They must be really somebody important that the stars of the movies will sit down and interview with them, and then they get... We should have known they were just a bunch of regular dudes like us that just got lucky at the right place at the right time, and there was not a lot of YouTubers that was on it, you know, to really challenge their knowledge of the subjects that we know and love, that we all know and love. So that's how come the hashtag Fandom Menace was born. That's how the community of like-minded individuals like myself and Geeks and Gamers and Otis Movie Blog and Doomcott and Comics Pro and World Class and SC Reviews and you know what I'm saying, and and all the rest that came afterwards, you know, Kryptonian, Drunk 3PO, you know, all the Geek Candy, who else? All the rest, you know, I can't even name them all. Mark with a C was here before me, you know what I'm saying? The Gospels according to Mark with a C was here before me, and he was laying shit down, you know. So, hey man, I mean, the plan, you know, wasn't us coming together right away. No, the plan that happened was that Rian Johnson shitted all over everybody, and then we got upset behind it and let them know that we upset, and then little by little, you know, the community started forming, and when more people jumped in, then more people said what we already told Disney, fake Lucasfilm, Collider, all these other shill markets, and then he's sitting up there and saying, well, we're the majority. No, we're in the minority. You're a minority vocal voice. Yeah, all right, well, you were saying that good shit back in 2018. Still running your mouth. So Solo came and we ragged that shit to the dirt. And then what happened? Oh, you're just a vocal minority. You're just a vocal minority. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah. Here comes August and September. Now I'm already in Twitter jail. I'm locked up. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Supermax. You know? Because I was slapping up these dumbass kids. I'm punching them in their face. I was disrespecting them. All day. I was calling out Collider, told Campier he's a fat bastard, told Harloff come to my Abu Nas Rehabilitation Center. I was screaming on all of them. I ain't had nothing out in the first. You know, I was going like that while all these big YouTube channels was doing their thing. I was like the little guy in the pond just coming up in there and just fucking it up for everybody. They ain't know who I was, where I came from. They was just sitting up there like, God damn, man, who's this black guy just coming up in here? He's spoiling the whole movie. Yeah, I spoiled Solo 2 weeks before it came out. Thanks to my queen, Stephanie Janicek, who spoiled it the day before me. Give a fuck. We told you dudes, you'll save your money, man. Darth Maul was in the film. Woody betrayed Han. Kira's the girlfriend. She betrayed Han. Chewie and Lando bugging out. And the Kessel Run was a couple of black holes. You're welcome. I saved people so much money behind that shit. And then they got mad. And then I had to go back to Twitter jail because these kids with the Raylo shit. And I couldn't deal with it. So I got in their ass, and yeah, man, it was good, boy. It was good for a minute, you know? And then other people were starting to notice, man. It's like, you know, Campy is still doing what he's doing, but then he got fired from Collider. So now he was a fucking vagabond running around, didn't know what to do with himself until he built his own studio. Meanwhile, Harloff and Mark Ellis and Perry Nemiroff, the fake Star Wars fan, who just happened to be at the right place at the right time. Now these dickheads is running around here, you know, they're still praising The Last Jedi. You should have seen Harloff at the beginning, praising this shit up and down. You should have seen Mark Ellis. Now you damn sure know Campion was singing his praises right from the get-go.
Oh, The Last Jedi is the greatest. Oh, Ryan Johnson took a lot of chances, and I think I agree with it all.
Yeah, he was on that bullshit. Now look at him. Yeah, well, the Rise of Skywalker wasn't all of that, really. And then I had... Shut the fuck up, please. Please, my brother, please. Steve B, $5 super chat. My brother says, you're the fucking man. Always look forward to hearing your take on things. Keep killing it, brother. I'm trying. Steve, I'm trying. God bless you, sir. $5 super chat. Thank you, brother. Right out the gate. You know, it's so early in the goddamn morning. Oh, man. Amy K in the house. Good morning. Good morning, my queen. You know, Becky. Man, I love you, Abu Naz. No, I love you, Becky. One more heart for you for the win. Stories by Irish. All right. Make my queens are in the building. I like this. I like this. Oh, Scorp Target. You were like Little Mac in Punch Out. Knocked out by Tyson. Yo, bruh, let me tell you something. I'm keeping it in 100, man. I'm keeping it in 100. See, I'm never gonna be a big YouTuber. Never, ever. But you know what? Doesn't really matter. I'm a fucking legend. That's not me bragging. That's me telling you a motherfucking fact. I'm a legend up in here, man. I'm like the boogeyman. While you sit up there just praising these dickheads at the death of night, when you turn off your lights and shit, and then your mom and dad sit you on your bed and is like, let me tell you a little story about Abu Nas.
What is it? Is it a horror story, Dad?
Yeah. If you don't act right, Abu Nas gonna come out here and rah! Scare the shit out of you. Smack you up, make you understand that you living in a fantasy world. You living in a fantasy world and you need to wake your ass up. You gotta do something, man, because this shit ain't working. So now, here we are, The Rise of Skywalker. Yeah, everything now, you got the movie out, you're already 800 million worldwide, but notice how North America is not fucking with this shit. Because all this money that you made right off the bat is from overseas. It's from overseas. Overseas? That's not where it's at. North America created Star Wars. North America is where Star Wars was born. If the place where Star Wars is born is not fucking with this, then that should tell you something, you know? And, you know, all these kids that, oh man, you should have seen Twitter, man. Everybody loving this shit. Everybody need mama here, everybody need mama there. Oh man, this is great as ever. Oh, JJ Abrams knocked it out the park. Oh, but Palpatine is back, and wow, was he ever great? Really? Seriously? Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's go to all the issues that we were having, we still having, with the Reddit leaks. The Reddit leaks has been coming out like water, man. And these dudes ain't wasting no time. He's like, you want to scream on this shit some more? Here you go. You want some more good shit? Here you go. Yep, that's exactly how they was doing it. And you know what? I'm all here for it. I've seen a lot of other videos of them saying, about the Reddit leaks and stuff. Drunk 3PO touched on this, Fatal J, probably Demogenized, busted it out. You know what I'm saying? All the other big YouTubers, everybody doing their thing. Jeremy, Neurotics, this one, that one, Doomcop, everybody breaking it down. And I'm loving it. I'm trying to reach every channel that I could. But then I say to myself, because I did one of the initial Reddit leak, that, they screwed JJ over, but now they even going more in depth with this, And then a part of me wanted to give JJ Abrams an apology, like, damn man, they really did you dirty and this, that, whatever. But then again, after watching Doomcock's latest video, it does appear to me that a lot of this was just, now all you're doing is just really trying to make your side look like, if you don't like it, this was the reason why. And it wasn't our fault. We was just going through the motions with this. Going through the motions. God damn. Mark with a C said it oh my God, my brother Mark with a C said it the best. He said they messed it up by calling it the end of the Skywalker saga. Even most normies know that's some bullshit. Yeah, man. Come on. I mean, God damn, man. Can you help a brother out? Can you at the very least tell us the truth, man? We can handle the truth. We're big boys and girls now. We're not in our 6 and 7 years old and 12 and 13 and 15, 16, 17. We're not even in our 20s. Half of us is getting ready to push 50. Yours truly. So we already been there and done that, man. We can handle it. We can handle it. You fucked up? Tell us that you fucked up. Tell us that Ryan Johnson fucked it up and we had a clue on how to fix this shit. Tell us that we hired JJ Abrams to come in, clean up the mess, but we had to keep this motherfucker in a tight leash. So we don't get well. You know what? Let me get ready to break this shit down. But more on the chat. Level 4, there is no JJ cut. You know what? To be honest, it probably is, but not the one that we was hoping for. You know what I'm saying? Maybe JJ did try to put something together, and the shit went to shit because obviously Disney didn't want the shit. So who knows? Lily Patton says, has anyone read the Star Wars Jedi Apprentice book series? They were my first EU book series. The series starts off when Obi-Wan was 12 and wasn't Qui-Gon's apprentice yet. I might have to get into that, Lily. That's a good suggestion right there. I don't think I've even read it myself. But you know what? The original EU is canon as far as I'm concerned. So as what Lily Patton said, I'm going to follow up on that. Alformar Dortelis, have you ever heard the tale of Abu Nas the Wise? Yeah, it's a story that the Collider and other show market's not going to tell you. It's a Fandom Menace legend. Oh, man. Reverend, my brother, the axe wielder. What though the ladies always say, it's not so much about the size, it's about the quality. Yes, it is. It is about the quality. You know, you can have a big cock and all day, every day, but it's too big, it's gonna hurt the little girl. You know, you don't want to do that. You want to make love to her, not put her in intensive care, you know? So you got to be at a decent size, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got a little pecker, like John Gambier. I don't know, the little teeny wee pecker. Like half of these kids running around on Twitter, white knighting and starting fights with all of us when we already know the truth. We already gave you the business. But you still want to hang on to Disney fake Lucasfilm nuts and swinging on it. Just, you know, eating up everything that they want you to have. And it's not bad, man. It's not bad. It's not us, but it's not bad. You know? Oh my goodness, Snow Dub Music and Entertainment in the house. Slap the like button, peeps. Yeah, actually, thanks, Snow Dub, for giving that reminder. Everybody that's in the chat, man, give me a like before some of these haters come running in here and then they getting all mad, getting their feelings. Oh, fucking Abu Nas, he's at it again. I'm gonna press the dislike button. Fuck him. I gotta find a way to get him back on Twitter. Supermax Prison. Yeah, find a way, man. Find a way, but it's not gonna happen, man. And even if it did happen, SEAL Team 5 is gonna come out and get me back out again. SEAL Team 6 already did it. You know, my vice president of the Abu Nas Rehabilitation Center, OG Mara J, she gonna still hold it down until the president gets back. Or if I'm assassinated, she's taking over. You know, so it's gonna always oh damn, I had it in my head, but I forgot. No, the wheels, it's gonna keep turning, man. Even if I'm not here, it's still gonna keep turning. You got too many badass people on YouTube now laying it down. Mark with a C is one of them. Snow Dub Music and Entertainment is another. You know what I'm saying? People that's in here laying this shit down. You don't need me. You know, I'm just here, you know, either for comedy relief or I'm just here nudging you along like, yeah, you got to check these people out. But I may not even be here forever. You know, Perry Comics, yo, what's going on, brother? Oh man, Level 4 said Ray has Force Lightning. Yeah, right. Not that's that Disney Force Lightning. That's not the real Force Lightning. Shit, that bitch was so OP from the start, from the finish. God damn, you don't even give context to how she trained to even learn this shit. Because learning how to use Sith lightning, that's a skill that takes years to master. This bitch just came out of the desert and then went there, got to the rebellion. Then second movie, she making forced love to Kylo, goes to the island with Luke and don't even learn shit, and get mad at Luke and beat his ass and took his shit and ran. And now all of a sudden we in episode 3 and she's doing all this magical shit and this, that, the bionic flips and force lightning and force healing and force kissing. She doing everything. And she can do it all without breaking a sweat. You gotta love chicks like that. I wish I could have a chick like that in my arm. Shit. Sean Roach, another $5 super chat. He says Disney is on their knees like, help me, John Williams, you're our only hope. Yeah, even John Williams laid it down on with another solid soundtrack. But to be honest, to be perfectly blunt, even the soundtrack couldn't even save them. Yo, and they even use old parts of his older music from older soundtracks just to try to get you in your feels. Ooh, make you feel like, oh, I'm home again. Yeah, I know. But the problem is, we're not home again, you know? As a matter of fact, we've all fucking lost in the woods. In the woods, man. You know? TC, the Mandalorian in the house. Cancel all the Disney cuts. Yeah, man. You might as well. Shit. It's not doing nothing for nobody. Skip CO3. Disney pulled the old tricky dicky on JJ. Oh, wait a minute. Let me, at the very least, get to these Reddit, the latest Reddit leaks. 19K Fox is in the building. Young man Abu Nas. I know, right? Fun fact. Every year I go through this. Every year I basically chop everything off so I can let it grow back and hopefully it become even. But I kept the mustache this time around because I don't know. I just wanted to go for the 70s porn star look, And some people liked it. Some people was like, what the hell? You look like you should be in elementary school. And I was like, I'll take that as a compliment because I'm like, damn, I'm nearly 50 years old. I still look like I need to be in elementary school. I'll take that. Shit, I will take anything on that level. Daytona Falls, good morning, sir. Yes, sir, good morning. Let me just see if I missed anybody. Oh, wow. Tawee, Kudasin. Damn. I'm always messing up your last name. If I can get you on a live stream, brother, I want you to tell me your last name so I can rep you with the utmost respect. As a matter of fact, Tawee, I'm always gonna rep you with the utmost respect. Rise of Palpatine, fool. Yeah. Rise of Palpatine, back at it again. That fucking clown. Wookiee Supremacy said Rey robbed us of Jaina Solo and Kylo Ren robbed us of Darth Caedus. Yep. Absolutely. And it's sad, man. Jeff Soul in the building. The whole movie was the Disney cut. Goddamn right. You goddamn right. All right, well, let's drop the Reddit madness, the latest one. Shout out to Whipty for dropping it on me a couple of days back, but everybody else jumped on it on their YouTube channel. So now I'm giving my appraisal of the situation. All right, so we starting off with JJ wanted to do some things that was important, but Disney shut it down, citing budgetary reasons. Budgetary reasons? You fucking spent in Solo when Kennedy fired Lord and Miller, and they had to bring in Ron Howard. 80% of the movie was already done. So now fucking Ron Howard had to do the entire fucking movie over, and they spent almost $500 million, and an extra $500 million on top of the hundreds of millions they did when Lord and Miller was there. Budgetary concern, you fuckers own half of everything. Everything. The only company you don't have is Warner Brothers, AT&T, but everything you got, ABC, Marvel Studios, ESPN, this one, that one, Hulu, FX. Come on, man, y'all got money. Stop fucking lying, man. I swear to God, y'all big corporations crying broke, singing the blues, and y'all know y'all got money coming out your ass. Fuck out of here. All right, well then JJ argued that those scenes were crucial. He said he had to let go of one of the scenes. The other scenes he insisted on was approved at first. He did reshoots and additional photography in July. The new scenes was shot at BR in October. Now he said the ending that will blow your mind, because that's what, you know, the buzzword was. The ending was going to be one that blows your mind. It was part like this, the Reddit said. All the older actors from all the older movies, Hayden Christensen, Ewan McGregor, Samuel L. Jackson, anyone who wasn't animated, the Force Ghost was meant to be voices because they shot that footage on camera. The actors were in costume. Rey was supposed to be surrounded by the Force Ghost to serve as some sort of barrier between her and the Sith surrounding them. Now, my whole point was, it shouldn't have been no Palpatine in the first place for y'all to go through all of this madness. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, Snoke was the main antagonist for all 3 films. If anybody tells you anything different, they're a fucking liar. They're a liar. Every dialogue that was in Force Awakens suggested that Snoke was gonna be that dude. You know what I'm saying? To be at the end, to fight, you know, Jedi Grandmaster Luke Skywalker like we was thinking that was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit, I was sitting up here like, oh man, Jedi Grandmaster Luke, he's not here in episode 7, okay, but in episode 8, oh, we're gonna get the battle of the century, baby. Yeah, I can't wait. We get the 8, oh, sucking on titties, ooh, squeezing nipples, and wiping the milk. Yeah, and then Snoke, he gets chopped in half in the middle of the film. There goes our dreams, there goes our fantasies, all that shit went up in smoke. And then JJ wasn't even there. I know he probably sat up there, was just chilling. He turned on this thing, and he saw the movie like, what the hell? What did couldn't do anything because you wasn't writing and directing the movie. You ain't had Kathleen Kennedy, Carrie Hart, fat ass cuck Pablo Hidalgo. You ain't had none of these people in your corner. But Ryan Johnson did, and he did what he did, and look what we got. Then when we all started screaming on this shit, half of these woke ass social justice warriors and NPCs, you know, that just sit, you know, take the blind, you know, put the blindfold on and follow whatever the Disney mandate says. If it has a Disney tag on it, they all for this shit, you know? And you know what? I'm not caring anymore. Not caring anymore. And like I said, and when I had to jump in the ring, when I had to put my hands around their neck, have them choking, I'm not, stop what, man? I'm trying to pick your ass up. Yeah, I had to get it on. I had to get on it like that. But nobody didn't want to listen to me. I was trying to talk truth from the jump, man. I was trying to spit my feelings, man. I didn't have a big audience. All I did was just turn on the camera, look you dead in the eye and said, yo, I'm a Star Wars fan just like you, man. And guess what? This shit is trash. This shit is trash from top to bottom. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even had enough of the Reddit leaks at that time. I'm just trying to use common sense. I'm fighting with this one, this one talking about, oh, Raylo had to happen. This is good. Oh, Admiral Holdo didn't tell Poe the plan because he was entitled. I wouldn't have told him the plan either. I'm telling you, these kids, the mental gymnastics that these kids going through. And they're getting backed up by Collider, saying the Jedi Council and all these other round table discussions these idiots is having. They praising this left and right camp. You know, Harloff was like, I'm really digging the change. And Mark Ellis making jokes, you know. The Perry Nemiroff.
I'm not a hardcore fan like you guys, but I really enjoy Star Wars, so I'm so glad to be here.
That was Collider. And we had really no other channels to latch onto back in those days, you know? But then Geeks and Gamers started crawling up the ladder. Then Doomcock started crawling up the ladder. Then World Class and Comics Pro climbing up the ladder. Then Odin's Movie Blog climbing up the ladder. John Talks climbing up the ladder. You know? These YouTube channels that is big time now came out of nowhere. Nowhere. Marcus with a C was already here. And he was just holding it down. SC Reviews coming up the ladder. Where I jumped in like a month after The Last Jedi came out, because for the 4 weeks after The Last Jedi came out, I was sitting up there spazzing out on Twitter. I was literally having a meltdown on Twitter until somebody told me, Abu, do your own review. I'm sitting up there. What? Do your own review. I wish I could remember the brother's name, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here. You know, literally. He literally convinced me to just say, go make your own review, your Last Jedi review. And I finally did. And it was just a one-shot thing. I didn't want to do any more. They begged me on Twitter to do another video because they liked it so much. I said, okay, I'll do another one. That was when the Ryan Johnson interview with Collider and the question Q&A, and they had the audience. They were throwing them all these softball questions and all this other dumb shit. I did a video for that. Then I was done. Then somebody said, please, Abu Nas, do one more video. We need one more from you. All of this was on Twitter. You know, I ain't had no audience. It's not like I had, my algorithm come over to me. I ain't had no tags. I ain't had no thumbnails. I had nothing. I just came on here roughshotted, and I told these people, I was like, okay, I'm going to do one more because you guys liked it. I'm going to do it. But after the third one, where JJ Abrams said that we was threatened by women, and The Last Jedi was great, and I don't know why they bitching and moaning. That's when I said I'm fucking done. I'm done with you, JJ. You dead to me. This sequel trilogy is dead to me. I said that back in March of 2018. That was my third video, and I kept it gully ever since. Shit. Oh my goodness. My brother from another mother, Scarif Veteran, is in the house. Good morning, Mr. President. Good morning. Oh my goodness. Starry-eyed girl. Super big hearts for you, starry-eyed girl. Yes. Look at you. Looking all sweet and everything. So good to see you in this chat. Jeff Soul still rocking in. He was just a clone? That was weak. He was supposed to be ancient. Yeah. They really fucked it up. They really did, Oh my goodness. Oh, starry-eyed girl. Yeah, I'm glad I actually stayed on this YouTube thing because, honey, if I didn't do it, I wouldn't have met none of y'all. I wouldn't have met the people that I call friends and compadres now. I would not have been here. But the weird thing is that my 2-year anniversary is coming up in a couple of weeks. It's going to be on the 25th, on a Saturday. So I'm saying to everybody here, if you want to see one of the most epic live streams of all time, please drop by and hang out with me on my 2-year anniversary, which is going to be January 25th, because that was when I made my first video, the Last Jedi review, on the 25th of this month. So be there, please. And I'm asking y'all because I'm going to have some professional help to really knock it out the park, So it's pretty much going to be a concert, / live stream / get together, because I want to celebrate 2 years on YouTube. Wow. I wish I could go for like 10 years, but who knows where I'm going to be at, All right, but back to the Reddit leaks. So the sources said they can't confirm that this is because of China. It's an office talk. I saw some FX people claim they got a list of proof shades of blue they could use. They could use Luke Force Ghost. Cutting this out was when the bad blood turned into a nightmare for JJ because the movie he was making was suddenly unrecognizable to him in every way. Oh my God. They said that the sources mentioned that this shortly was after the premiere. The Rise of Skywalker we saw last night was not the Rise of Skywalker we thought we worked on. All right. He said JJ was devastated and blindsided. He's been feeling down over the last 6 months because some of the ridiculous demands Disney had changed this movie story. While the scenes were shot, a lot of the changes was made in post-production and the audio was re-recorded and altered. My sources said that they never seen anything like this happen before. He's the director and he wasn't even in the know about what they was doing behind his back. Now, apparently, JJ felt threatened over the month leading up to the premiere. Ryan was never meant to do episode 9, despite some rumors that he was. So let's get that out the way. Even though when The Last Jedi came out and all that movie the money was made, and now they had it in their head, let him finish up episode 9. That was floating around. Now, JJ was brought back by Iger, not Kathleen Kennedy. Now, Disney insisted on more fan service, less controversy. All right, let's stop here for a second. Now, more fan service, less controversy. Wow, shit, you ain't give us no fan service from the jump. From the jump, episode 7 was the episode 4 reboot. All right, well, that was the main thing from the original Reddit leak. I'm telling you, he wanted to honor, or better yet, Bob Iger, bought the story treatments from Lucas in order to buy the company. Once he bought the company, story treatments go out the window. Fuck George Lucas. Fuck everything else, and then let's do our thing the way we want to do it. Now, JJ came to Bob. Listen, me and Lawrence Kasdan is putting this shit together. Yo, let me tell you something. Can we get a little, maybe another 4, 5, 6 months, to get this shit correct? Bob Iger's like, no, man, we got shareholders. We got this. We got that. We need money. We got, you know what I'm saying? They got all these, they got to get the return on their investment ASAP. So what was JJ to do? Oh, okay, episode 4 reboot. Take this out, put this in, take this out, change the names and the characters and stuff. Perfect. Put that shit out. There you go. Problem was, even though they made $2 billion, but them $2 billion was made off of Mark Hamill, Carrie Fisher, and Harrison Ford. Most of the old school fans flocked to the movie, myself included. We went there in droves. We wanted to see our heroes. These young 18 to 23 to 26-year-olds just went in there because they saw how hyped we was. So this was the new shit. So I want to get down with the new shit so I could be cool with the rest of the cool kids. And they did. And they liked the little Finn and Ray and Poe and, BB-8, and all this. But, like I said, most of the fans came in because of us. And we made that shit, So and all the problems that we already saw in this movie, we still gave him a pass. Gave him a pass because we thought shit was gonna get better. Look how wrong we was in episode 8. So now when the shit finally hit the fan, and it didn't let up. It wasn't like, oh, well, there are a bunch of guys that's just not, they didn't like it. So we'll just be patient, and then it'll die down. Don't worry. We already made, over $1 billion with this, and and the critics love it and everything. We're gonna be fine. That shit didn't happen. If anything, it just picked up speed. And everybody was like, damn, they still talking about it? Yeah! A whole year later, a whole year go by, and we still ragging this shit to the dirt. Then we jumping on Twitter and smashing everybody up. Then Pablo Hidalgo, Chuck Wendick, Freddie Prinze Jr., Ryan Johnson, absolutely, man babies, white man sucking on a bottle with a diaper on, all this little circle jerkers are sucking on his little baby balls, then they jumping on Twitter, begging for his likes. Ryan Johnson, don't pay them no mind. You did the greatest Star Wars movie. Just feeding his dumbass ego made him keep going and going and going. And then after James Gunn got the knockdown, from tweets like 10 years back, when people searched through that shit, what did Ryan Johnson do? He deleted 20,000 tweets. Yeah, because the dirt was already there. But Twitter is forever, man. And half of us even still got the tweets for the day. So we know you said all that wild shit you were saying, Ryan, and you pissed off paying customers, paying fans. The Raylo shippers, they was already on your bandwagon, but the paying fans that buy the merch, buy the all the toys, buy everything else, you pissed us off and you drove us away. Now, finally, by the time they start filming episode 9, they knew what it was. Give us more fan service, because you didn't do that in pretty much the last 2 films. So overload on this fan service, and don't do no controversial shit like having your Jedi Master. Oh, god damn! Oh, I'm so glad I'm on the side of shit. Yeah. Don't do no controversy like that. I'm Leia Poppins, y'all. Don't have no controversy like that. You already killed the old man sad Han, deadbeat dad Han. God damn, people wasn't feeling that. Don't give us no more controversy. Just do something that's gonna wow them, but knock their socks off. Give them more color, give them more jokes. Make it the Marvel flavor, because the Marvel flavor's a winner. Now, JJ's original agreement, back to the Reddit, when he signed on, was indicating that he would have more creative control than he did on TFA. I thought he had creative control in TFA, but apparently he didn't have as much as he wanted to. But either way, he did the episode reboot and it still came out fine. So, but they gave him more creative control. It became evident that this wasn't the case. Only a couple of weeks into the shooting was when the trouble and the meddling began. JJ always treated everyone on and off set with respect, so the sources is that the agenda, my source's agenda is that what Disney had done to JJ and how much they screwed him over should be something people are at least aware of, whether you like him as a filmmaker or not. Well, I always said JJ was a hack. The the Star Trek community cannot stand him. The hardcore Star Trek community cannot stand JJ because he fucked up. He fucked up the whole Kelvin timeline behind the shit that he did. And the Star Trek was limping ever since. So the Trek community, the Trekkies, they knew what it was. We should have been, they should have won. They probably warned us. Like, JJ is not that dude, man. Trust us. And we couldn't see the forest, the forest behind the trees. We was like, well, we're getting a new Star Wars. We're gonna get Han and Leia and Luke back in the sequel trilogy. Yeah. Oh man, we got bamboozled. We got hornswoggled. We got led astray. We got hoodwinked. It is. It is what it is. But goddamn, baby. Oh my goodness. It's not even. It's sad, but I guess we had to go through this road just to see the light finally. Rosetta Allen in the house. Abu Nas. Oh, my baby. I'm sorry I'm running up my mouth right now. Giving you super, super hearts. Let's see who else came in the building. Oh, wow. Ronin Blade. Every time you talk about Disney, Star Wars, it's a shit show. It is, brother. It is. But at the very least, we are coming to the truth of the entire matter at hand. Reddit just had to drop shit like little pieces by pieces, but we're connecting the dots now. And that's a good thing, man. That's a good thing. My man Axwheel just said Ryan is insane, brother. He's literally suicidal. Who talks about his target audience like that? Yeah, he was on some bullshit. Scarab Veteran said, imagine traveling to 2015 and telling someone who just left the theater after The Force Awakens that Star Wars was going to turn into this kind of shit show by the time episode 9 comes out. We would have told you y'all was liars. We would have told you y'all was bugging. Yeah. We would have told you, nah, man, that couldn't have happened. Star Wars is too big to fail. How wrong we was. Shit. But you know what? Disney is one of the studios who was in the bad road. Oh, so this goes now to what Disney felt that JJ betrayed them. Now Disney according to the leaks, Disney never had much interest in Bad Robot as a company, but they did in JJ because they saw Warner Brothers as a major threat. I don't know how. They wasn't really doing too much in the superhero department. Like I said, we had it good with Zack Snyder, when he had his five arc movies to really showcase all the DC heroes in a way that's relevant, that's badass, that's original, that's visually stunning, everything, and Warner Brothers dropped the ball on that shit, And like I said, Wonder Woman and Aquaman won because Zack Snyder's hands was all over those two movies. But after that, you got Shazam and you got nothing else. So they wasn't a real threat, not to me. So I don't know how Disney saw that shit. But in any case, JJ finally signed with Warner Brothers. So they was like, God damn, JJ, you traitorous motherfucker. Oh, okay, you want it like that? All right, well, we're gonna see what we could do, to make sure our company imprint and vision is on this movie. Now, he was successful in doing the Mission Impossible movie, but Star Trek, he fucked up. He joined Warner Brothers thinking that he was gonna, like I said, revitalize their slate of movies and characters and all that, but he gonna fuck that shit up too, But either way, shortly, wait a minute. Yeah, basically, at the end, they did what they wanted. They made sure that everything that they put together was going to further the agenda for themselves, whether they was going to play both sides of the fence with Raylo, because the Raylo kiss wasn't even supposed to be in there. That's how JJ saw it. JJ saw it as he wasn't supposed to be in there. They wasn't supposed to kiss, but Disney switched it up at the last minute and had them tongue kissing, and then Ben Skywalker died. So his redemption arc, which I kind of called it, back in Force Awakens, that after he killed sad old man deadbeat dad Han, his redemption arc would start there. He went from being super evil. He went from good guy to being super evil, to be a guy that everybody hates, and then at the very end he'll be redeemed. That's not a redemption arc. That's not a redemption arc, because 8 doesn't even treat Kylo in a way where he could have had some sort of remorse, or he could have had something. No, he was too busy having forced sex with Rey and telling him, kill the past, let it die, kill it if you have to. So he was still on that same level. Plus, Last Jedi started right after Force Awakens. They didn't give it a month. They didn't give it a year like they did Rise of Skywalker. They made that shit happen. The 2 movies back to back happened in minutes. So nobody got no character development out the first. So I don't know how you could spin that story that Kylo is going to be redeemed in a proper way. At least JJ came out and said, listen, we need 2 movies to try to fix this shit. Disney's like, what? You don't need 2 movies? Just cram that shit in, man. Everything's good. And he did. And then Disney still switched it up, made corrections, and dropped this, put in that. Now, like I said, by the time they got to the premiere, it was a whole different movie. JJ just sat up there in disbelief, and he's trying to keep a straight face in the premiere with all the stars and hobnogging and movie critics and everybody else. Couldn't just say that, that shit was not my movie. Disney fucked this over. Yeah, so Disney fucked over the fans. Disney fucked over the stars, the old legends. Disney fucked over Lucas. Disney fucked over JJ Abrams. Disney fucked over everybody except Rian Johnson. No, actually, now they fucked him over. He ain't get no trilogy. So the last one on the list to get fucked over is probably Kathleen Kennedy, But to be honest, with Jon Favreau doing what he's doing, with the Mandalorian, and like I said, Mandalorian was pretty good. It was uneven in certain episodes and stuff, but at least they're giving it the old college try. That's why I gave him a pass. At least they trying, I mean, Baby Yoda is more popular than fucking Rise of Skywalker. Baby Yoda, the child. How do you, what I'm saying? Now we got more films coming out on YouTube to try to give us something that, behind this shit show, man, we're going to give you some new flavor that we know you're going to like. They got this one called Kenobi out. It's a banger. I love it. They're giving you callbacks in ways that make sense, and we like callbacks. We like having fan service, but even we're smart enough to know that we still need a good story. The fan service is only enhanced by a great story. And you didn't give us none of that on no level. And you expected us to be okay with this shit? And then these kids running around here like, well, if you didn't like the Rise of Skywalker and you hated everything Disney did, then just make believe it didn't exist. And then you can go on liking what you like. You don't have to keep hating on something, because it gets tired after a while. Why you want... Listen. Can I tell you something? If I shut my mouth, right? If I do as you ask, if I don't, make any noise or whatever, I would still have to hear you fuckers running your mouth about this shit is the greatest thing since sliced bread. This is the greatest thing ever. Do you think I want to hear you run your mouth on Twitter, run your mouth on YouTube, run your mouth on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram? You think I want to hear these stars and you know, in the Collider before it fell apart, that, you know, this was the greatest thing ever. You want to think I want to hear Campier's chill ass running his mouth about Lucasfilm is going to be even better than it? No. Because if I hear it, and if you're telling me to forget about it and move on, I'm going to get mad. And then when I get pissed off and upset, this is what happens. See what I'm saying? So you cannot tell me, no, forget about it. No, because I'm not giving you free reign to do whatever the fuck you want. And I tell anybody and everybody in this chat with me, don't let them do that to you. You know? Because trust me, because if you keep quiet, your blood is going to boil behind this. I mean, you literally got to leave Twitter and leave YouTube if that's the case. You know, be in a little bubble. But you can't be in a little bubble with these dumbass kids because they don't know no better. They don't know no better. They running around here just all up in their feelings. And they love what they love. Okay, well, we love what we love, and we're going to celebrate that. That's why I celebrate the prequels hardcore. That's why I celebrate the original EU hardcore. You know, everything that Lucasfilm was before the Disney sale, that's me. That's going to be me from the start to the finish. And hopefully, all my brothers and all my sisters in the struggle will be doing that too. You know, these Reddit leaks, you know what? There'll probably going to be some more Reddit leaks behind it. Why you think John Boyega's spazzing out on these kids? Why you think Oscar Isaac has said what he said? You know? Come on, nobody don't give a shit anymore. What did Mark Hamill say? Mark Hamill said, yo, when they asked him, it was like, what do you think for the fans? And it's like, well, if you like the movie, okay. But if you don't like the movie, keep it to yourself right now, you know? But in his head, you know when to would get in there, right? And what did he say? They said it was a joke, but he wasn't joking. He was telling the truth. They asked him, like, well, what do you think about the Rise of Skywalker? And he said, yo, catch that shit on cable. He said, catch that shit on cable TV. You ain't got to spend your money on this shit. Come on. It's not that serious. This movie was not that serious. and you know what? Now regular normies are starting to actually get the message. You know, I mean, if you watch enough of the episodes 1 through 6, if you well versed in Jedi lore and all the other literature that Dark Horse and all the other comics way back in the days put together, novels and all of these things, you would have got a real great idea of how much they just didn't, you know, they made shit up as they was going along. That's why I said Chris Terrio, even though they said he was a writer in this, I know he didn't have a hand in half of this shit that went down. He was writer of Batman v Superman. That shit was a fucking masterpiece to me. So I know he know better. I mean, I know he know better to go in there and not read up on the lore, but because Disney did what the fuck they wanted to do, switch this, take that, all the spite JJ, you know? But I can only feel sorry for JJ up to a certain extent. Your dumb ass was riding the wave that somebody said, well, that's all Hollywood politics. I'm fucking Hollywood politics. Just now you wanted to try to clean up some of the mess, but you should have stuck to your guns. Do this shit with two movies. Because when Disney told them that, look, man, we're not making 2 movies out of this. We need the third one to be a smash, and that's it. And he said, okay, I'm going to do the best that I can. He did the best that he can, and he still switched the shit up on him. You know? Why? Because he wanted to follow George Lucas right off the bat. George Lucas said, you know what, JJ, I know you fucked up, but listen, I'm going to help you get your shit back on track. He hired Matt Smith, do the, use the arc of the Son of the Mortis thing in the Clone Wars, along with more of the stuff from the sequel trilogy treatments that he had. And then Disney panicked, was like, what the fuck is this, man? We can't use this. The fans won't know what's going on. The fans will be... You know, come on, JJ, what are you doing, man? Get fan service, man. Get all good shit, man. Put Palpatine back in it. That might, because we ain't had no confident villain. And then the way you did all the other characters, shit, Phasma was lame. This one was lame. You know what I'm saying? They had the code breaker. He was in there for half a second. He was lame. So who else? You know, General Hux went out like a bitch. And that was my dude, too. I'm never going to stop loving General Hux for what he could have been. Could have been the next badass Tarkin. They wasted his potential. Wasted him. I'm shocked that the actor came in this movie, man. He should have said, fuck all of y'all. Y'all did my character dirty. I'm out. You know? But what else what can you do, man? What can you do? But meanwhile, like I said, I had to come on here with this quick breakfast chat. Oh, wait a minute. Darth Jagus says, ha 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 ha. Yeah, I had to find that shit funny too. You know, Jeff Soul said Disney is corporate now. They even dropped Walt's name from anything Disney, right? It's not even called the Walt Disney Company. It's called Disney. You can use it however you want. Vlad Riot said, I bet Disney Star Wars, everyone become vegan. Yup. Hell yeah, man. Shit, they had the lesbian kiss, you know, on screen and stuff. And they were so proud of that. Woo! LGBTQ representation, baby. Yeah. Yeah. China looked at that shit and was like, yo, cut that shit out. And like I said, I'm not hating on their representation or whatever, but still, sexuality and everything doesn't have a place in Star Wars. I'm sorry if it hurts your feelings. I'm sorry if you're bi or LGBTQ or transgender or binary gender or binary multicultural gender. I'm sorry for you guys. You know, I'm very sorry, but it has no place in Star Wars. I'm keeping it 100. It really didn't, because for 40 years, this thing was perfect. It was universally loved by all people and all means. It didn't need changing like that, because you don't need the focus on sexuality on a film series like Star Wars. It's our modern myth. It transcends all of that. You understand what I'm saying? We had great, strong female characters. Y'all just wasn't paying attention. You know, but the woke crowd is the woke crowd. This is the age that we live in. This is the climate of the United States. This is how most major companies is trying to cater to these people, you know, because everybody's so fucking outraged over every little thing. That's where we at. Well, okay, but you ain't gonna make no money behind it. That's for damn sure. You'll make a little bit of money because these people will pay and see your product. But as far as us, the real heads, the old school fans, we done. You know, that's why your merch ain't selling. That's why this ain't selling. That's why that ain't selling. And like I said, The Mandalorian is the only bright spot. The only bright spot. And Disney, I know Disney took notice to that shit. He did. Which is cool. Like I said, I would take notice to that too. Follow Jon Favreau's formula. Make him the head of Lucasfilm. And leave him the fuck alone. Because at least he's with Lucas more than half of you bastards ever was. At least he goes to Lucas and said, yo, George, what do you think? Blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? George Lucas made changes in certain episodes of The Mandalorian and stuff on the low. Because he respects the man that came before him. He respects his knowledge. He respects everything he says. As far as Jon Favreau is concerned, everything starts and stops with Lucas. I'm just here to just keep his vision and everything alive. That's the people that should be running this company. Not a fucking social justice warrior, agenda-driven, pandering chick like Kathleen Kennedy who lied to George Lucas's face. Come on. I mean, come on, people. Can we get this shit together? All right. Well, either way, you know, the Reddit leaks is out. I dropped my feelings on this shit. You know, Disney's a corporation. It's all about the shareholders, all about getting that money. And they told him, like, JJ, man, we're trying to get this money, man. All right? We gonna keep it 100. We gonna get this money. All right? Shit, man, I got bitches. I got whores. You know what I'm saying? I got all types of payments, alimony payments. This one, you know what I'm saying? I got my ungrateful ass fucking kids begging me for money. I got, you know, my oldest son is a drug addict. My oldest daughter's a stripper. You know what I'm saying? My elderly father's taking me to court. You know, the maid I was banging out is getting ready to take me to the Maury. I gotta have money, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about no crazy ass fan service and all that. Let's just make the movie, man. Make the movie. Let's get this money. That's Disney in a nutshell, you know? And as soon as JJ wasn't complying with that shit, they said, you know what? Fuck this shit. We're going to do our shit ourselves, man. Come on, Joe Blow. Come here, man. Come on. Mickey, come over here, man. Let's do this, man. Yeah, let's just put this shit together. Yeah, but put some old songs in there. What the fuck, man? And Raylo, and you know what? Give Raylo something. You know, have Ben tongue kissing Ray and have them smile at each other, and then that'd be it. And everybody be happy. Yeah. That's what you got in this movie. Congratulations. Now, the rest of us gotta scream on this shit from here to Sunday. We ain't giving nobody no free pass. We ain't giving nobody no free ride. Fuck all of y'all. And if you're hurt and butthurt about it, deal with it. Deal with that shit. That's what it is. U.S. Dutch Kitty in the house. Hey, Abu Nas. Hey, Dutch Kitty. Hearts over to you, baby. You know, I'm pretty much getting ready to wrap this up right now. I don't know, by coming in so late. Tortillas. It'd have been better if Holdo was revealed as the traitor. Oh my God, that would have been something. That would have been something. Yeah, I could have went with Holdo being the traitor. Shit, when she was a stuck-up bitch from the beginning, so I kind of figured, yeah, maybe bring her in as the traitor. That would have worked. You know what I'm saying? Keely Chow. Hey everybody. Hey Keely. You know, Markrell in the building. Happy New Year, brother. Okay, something is wrong here. Sounds like Abu, but looks 20 years younger. Am I stuck in Back in the Future? No, man. I cut off my beard. I know, maybe it was a mistake. Maybe people wasn't ready for the clean-shaven Abu Nas, the 70s porn star Abu Nas, you know? I wish I could go back to that era, 70s porn star Abu Nas. Maybe I should change my name. Don't even be the president no more. Be 70s porn star Abu Nas. But then I'm gonna get all types of other questions behind this shit. So, you know, let me just stay where I'm at. But no, I'm growing it back more. I'm just trying to make sure it grows even this time, you know? Critical equation, no free pass. Nah, I ain't giving nobody a pass behind this shit. None. You know? And now I gotta go back and try to, you know, watch what Campia did in terms of the whole Collider thing. I mean, they changing up their program, man. So let them do their thing. Shit, y'all had y'all moment to shine in the sun. Y'all had y'all moment to do what y'all did, you know? And that shit didn't come out to nothing. You got fired, Harloff and Mark Ellis left. You know, John Snett passed away. Dennis Zhang ain't even a thing no more. You know what I'm saying? Roche is a fucking idiot. Perry Nemiroff is still that girl they need to hang on to. So, oh man, that did shit. If anything, everybody gonna be doing something else unrelated to Star Wars and anything else, because the Phantom Menace, as a community, we took over. We took over. Even JJ Abrams acknowledged us. That means we're mainstream now. That means you can wear your Phantom Menace t-shirt and everybody gonna know, yo, you one of the cool kids. Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? Yo, we so popular now. People are like, the people that was fighting against us and saying, we're this and we're that. And then we kept smashing down their whole narrative, making them look stupid. You know, my brother Snow Dub already put somebody on blast behind that shit. You know, made them look stupid. And now the other dude is not even nowhere to be fucking seen. You know? Yeah, man, come on. We're not here for the games. You know, I mean, like I said, the Phantom Menace is not an official group. It's basically a hashtag that represents a whole community of people, whether they're on YouTube or not, that absolutely positively can't stand the way Disney handled this wonderful, wonderful franchise that we all known and loved, that was perfect for 40 years without no blemish whatsoever. But the prequels wasn't good without no blemish whatsoever. If people couldn't get into the prequels, they couldn't get into it because they knew George didn't want to give you the same old shit. He's the maker. He has a right to tell the story the way he wants to tell it. So he changed it up. And he changed it up for the better. Shit, Revenge of the Sith is better than A New Hope. And A New Hope is what changed all of our lives. But as a story, Revenge of the Sith is better than A New Hope. But you still not getting nothing different. It's still George Lucas that made it. It's still George Lucas that wrote it. Like I said, he evolved. He wasn't the same man he was back in 77. Shit, that was 2005. My man was seasoned. You know, he knew what type of story he wanted to tell. You know, George Lucas was old school with his dialogue and everything else, but he bought the business. Now, in light of what you got with 7, 8, and 9, you put that with 1, 2, and 3. Most of the people now are coming into the realization that, damn, I used to hate the prequels like nobody's business, but looking at 7, 8, and 9, shit, at least 1, 2, and 3 looks and feels like Star Wars. Of course it looked and felt like Star Wars. Because it was all by the maker. Hit the creator of Star Wars. How you not gonna know that it love and it feels like Star Wars, man? Come on. Do you need me to spell it out for you? I already did 3 live streams celebrating the prequels. Even the one, the one that was catching the most flack, Attack of the Clones. Even Attack of the Clones had great storytelling behind that. You understand the creation of the clones and the army for the Republic that turned into the Galactic Empire, and how Palpatine was paying both sides of the fence, knowing that he was Darth Sidious. Yeah. Little dialogue issues aside, but you can't tell me that the last 45 minutes of Attack of the Clones is better than the entire sequel trilogy. It is, and that's a fact. You don't want to believe me? Watch Attack of the Clones. Watch how smooth and seamlessly and how really engaging their battles was. That battle up in Rise of Skywalker was like boring as fuck. Boring. Bad enough Palpatine had to stick up his ass the entire movie. Had Kylo faked Kylo out. Told him that Snoke was built in a vat. I was the one controlling Snoke. I was the one that put Snoke out there in the world. I mean, the plot holes in this is just amazing. But they're relying on your nostalgia bait. They're relying on your fan service bait. You know, throwing Billy D in there at the very end, right? Billy D was around in Force Awakens. You wasn't even thinking about him. And he wasn't even a thought in your fucking mind. He wasn't. And if you said he was a fucking liar. Shit, JJ was on fucking Jimmy Kimmel. He was on Jimmy Kimmel, I think about maybe almost during the filming or whatever, or before they started filming, and they talked about we getting ready to film, and Billy D. Williams was in the audience. Billy D. Williams was in the audience, and he rose up and he said, "Is there a way we could see Lando in the movie?" And you know. And JJ Abrams looked like he was so embarrassed to even say something. And he said, well, let's see what happens. We got a whole big thing going on. And it couldn't even look Billy D in the face and say, no, motherfucker, we wasn't even thinking about your black ass. We wasn't. You know, we just, the Bob Iger and the shareholders told me I need to get the shit out. So I had to put Mark Hamill, Carrie Fisher, and Harrison Ford in, and everybody else can go for the wayside. You could have had the big 3 and then have Billy D. Williams and be the Fantastic 4. You know what I'm saying? We was already in our feelings behind 3 of them. Why couldn't you add Billy D in there? Like there was nothing. Shit, you gave Phasma, you marketed her like she was the next Boba Fett and shit. You know, the toys and all that. And that bitch didn't do nothing. Nothing. In the film, nothing. And then she got thrown in the trash compactor. Shit, it got worse than the Rise of Skywalker for her, but I digress. You know, John Boyega chasing chicks for 3 goddamn films. Don't have nothing to show for it. Now all of a sudden he's force sensitive. And now all of a sudden he's force sensitive. After you marketed him with the lightsaber in Force Awakens like he was supposed to be the next Mace Windu. But now he was a black cowardly janitor that defected from the stormtroopers, but still wanted to run, try to get the white girl Rey to come run away with him out in outer space. That shit didn't work. All right, you had to go get Rose Tico, his Asian persuasion, got some chicken fried rice, he ready to rock and roll. And what did she do? Sexually assaulted him. And then now in episode 3, they're still screaming, Rey! But then he got a black Nubian sister, but then again, he's still calling out for Rey. Now, one of the Reddit leaks told them, listen, if he was supposed to be force sensitive, that was what he was supposed to tell Rey. But it don't make no sense, and nobody don't care anymore. This is episode 3, so what are you gonna do with that? What are you gonna do with that? You gonna get your own movie? Or Disney Plus gonna make make a movie with you in training? So Rey's gonna train you now. More of that good old whamming power. More of that you love, that you need. Yeah. White woman training a black man how to be a Jedi. That she ain't get no training out the first. I'm telling you, man. This madness has got to stop. It's got to stop. It's got to stop. It's got to stop. You know? But we the ones that's going to stop it. So we good. We good. Oh, man. David Fredrickson in the building. Other than the lightsaber fight in episode 1, it really didn't age well. it is still much better than the best of the rap films. Like I said, David, me and you will agree to disagree with that. I mean, like I said, I used it in the perspective that the prequels was good for me because of what it did to my eldest daughter when she was 8 years old at that time. And I knew George Lucas was a genius. And I love the fact that if he could invoke that type of wonder and magic in me when I was a kid, and then turn around and he did the prequels and he do that to my child, then that man deserves my utmost love and respect. And then the subsequent movies after that, it just kept getting better and better for me because of how I felt. It may not felt that way to you, brother, but you know, like I said, at least you can admit that it's way better than what we got here. You know, and then like I said, the more years that pass, especially now knowing that Anakin's arc was from 1 to 6, his entire storyline. Even if they gave you the JJ cut, even if they gave you everything that the Reddit leaks dropped, and now they had to scramble to try to do damage control out of that, which they are, and then everybody's screaming out, release the Abrams cut, release the JJ cut. I say release the Lucas cut, because the Lucas cut was one of the things that they test screened, you know, and everybody was clapping for it. But JJ took that shit back to Disney. Disney said, you know what? I'm not doing this shit. Fuck out of here. And then they changed it up again. That's why they was filming all the way up to goddamn late October into November with 1 month to go. So we already knew this shit was going to be a shit show. So yeah, either way, it is what it is. You know, Captain CC-27, Lucas had the story. He's just not the best director. Oh, okay. Yeah, but you know what? It's still a story. So if he wants to direct it, I got to I'm an artist and a writer. My whole thing is that anybody that's in creative, if you got a story to tell, you tell your story. If Lucas wanted to pass it off to other directors, that would have been even better because they would have, you know, like I said, enhanced the story a lot more. That's why The Empire Strikes Back is still the king, the top king in all the Star Wars movies, you know, because the director, Irvin Kershner, who was George Lucas, was his student. He said, George, okay, well, if I'm gonna do it, you gotta be hands off. Let me do my thing. You handle X, Y, and Z. I'll handle the story and everything else. And George said, yeah, okay. And Return of the Jedi, he didn't want to be that in the background. You know, he helped the director out to a certain degree, but he was a presence on set. You know, and rightfully so. You know, but in my head, anything that if you have a story, you be the right and you have the right to tell it the way you want to tell it. You know, good or bad. You know, if you don't like it, okay, then that's one thing. But at least if you didn't like it because you didn't like the maker of the story, you know, that did it and didn't do it to what your standards was. But anybody else that's trying to do his story and fuck it up, and you changing shit that's already been established by the creator of the said story, then that's your fault. And you ain't got nobody to blame but yourself. So it is what it is, you know? But yeah, no, I mean, Steven, yeah, a former said George should have hired Steven Spielberg to direct it with him and others doing the writing. You know what? That could have worked too. As a matter of fact, George did ask Steven if he wanted to direct it, but Steven said, no, this is your baby. You know, I didn't want to do anything with your baby. I mean, shit, they was already collaborating with each other on Indiana Jones. It couldn't have been that bad. Shit, Spielberg would have knocked it out the park. You know, because he would have trusted George's thing and they would have worked together on that. You understand what I'm saying? So that would have been a match made in heaven to be, the more I think about it. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, it's a damn shame all around behind this nonsense. But me, I'm of the mind. Oh, my boy Avi Visman came in. Oh my God, I was nuts. What happened to your face? I chopped it off, man. I chopped off my beard. I know I'm still going through the shock. But I chopped off my beard, man, because I wanted it to grow back and be a little bit more even. So, you know, that was my thing, you know. But at least I wanted to rock the 70s porn mustache look for a minute, you know. Let's see. Oh, Rogue One. The last 30 minutes of Rogue One was great. I love Rogue One on the whole because I know some people had some problems with it. Amy K said Rogue One was all right. The rest was utter trash. Yeah, Yeah. Sith Lord said JJ started the shit show. Absolutely, brother. Yeah, Rogue One to me, and this is just all me. I watched Rogue One. I absolutely loved it. I loved it for the simplicity of them telling the story of how the spies, the people that got them the schematics for the Death Star, the story of that was finally told. And to me, it was done in a competent way. You know, I didn't know that there was an actual other story. I think it was written. Somebody had mentioned it to me. I don't know whether it was OG Star Wars or I forgot. But somebody did mention that there was something in the EU that was already, the story was told in that area. I didn't read it. I didn't even know it existed until somebody said something to me behind it. I just thought Rogue One was the actual first time that they told the story. Well, either way, I got into the movie because of that. And I love the way that they did the fighting and everything, and the characters I actually got into. So I didn't want to hear that bullshit about nobody don't like women characters and they scared. No, I actually like Jyn Erso. I liked her more than Cassian. You understand what I'm saying? I liked her more than Cassian because she was a woman that was determined to see her father, vindicated for being portrayed as this evil, this, that, whatever. And she did. And her father missed her. She had real feelings that, she felt out of place, but she was a rebel. And if anything, she was going to have one shot at redemption to make that shit count. And she did, and it was exciting, man. It was, like I said, it was a real sense of danger because none of these characters that we actually know. So we didn't know what their whole thing was going to be, but all of them died. All of them died in the mission, but the plans were safe. Darth Vader tried to come after it. He didn't get it. And episode 4 started. So I can literally watch Rogue One and then go right into episode 4 and be really wowed at the fact that whole story just played out like minutes ago. It's great, man. But after Rogue One, everything else was trash. Everything. Every fucking thing. I didn't like Rebels for the same reason that, Freddie Prinze Jr. was in it, but I just didn't like Rebels because it just felt like that was a way to shoehorn brand new characters into the OT that nobody don't even talk about. That's why I can't understand how Ahsoka Tano could have lived throughout the OT and nobody don't mention it once, which means that Disney may have to retcon the OT trilogy just to put them and Rebels into it just to fucking make it make sense. And then that would be the biggest blasphemy of all time. But by that time, maybe we'd be towards the end of our lives and we don't even fucking care no more because we got what we have that's actually canon and we're going to keep it like that. So... all right, but with that being said, let me finally get you guys out of here. It's 11:30 here in the East Coast. I don't know what's happening in the West Coast or the Midwest, but I know you guys are still in the morning time, and I know y'all want to get y'all Sunday day going. I gotta get dressed and get my ass on out of here. I was hoping to have a few guests, but nobody showed up. But that's okay. I said what I had to say, and I'm just glad that. At the very least, 36 of you guys chilled with me this morning. Hopefully, anybody else that comes in after that, watch the playback. Hopefully, you'll enjoy it. Smash the like button, the melee. Press the notification button if you haven't, just to make sure you can get some more of the crazy shit that I drop. Whenever I'm getting back online. This will probably be. This actually is going to be my last live stream until my 2-year anniversary, which is going to be January 25th, everybody. So I want each and every one of you guys to come out and celebrate with me 2 years as a YouTuber. I'm blessed and I'm grateful to have lasted this long, even though I've been locked up in Twitter jail, more times than I can even count. But at least YouTube didn't throw me out yet, And yeah, I want to celebrate with you guys, because I'm going to be having some professional assistance that's going to really knock your socks off, But hopefully, like I said, it's going to be a once in a lifetime concert slash live stream. So hopefully you all will be here with me on the 25th. But other than that, catch me on the Dark Council. I may have 1 or 2 other videos come up before that time, but I'm going to be putting a lot of my energy into preparing for the anniversary for my anniversary live stream. Wanted to thank all my peoples that's been out here since the beginning. Oh my goodness. So let's start from the, oh, well, damn, I can't even go to the beginning. But everybody that was here from the start to the finish, to everybody that popped in, you know, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Man, shit. I'm so disgusted, but I'm grateful for the friends that I met, from everybody that is following me on Twitter, for everybody that subscribed to my channel. Like I said, I'm still not a big channel, but, you know, it doesn't matter to me. You know, like I said, I'm just glad to be on here, you know, doing my free time, doing what I'm doing to entertain you guys, you know, have you like next to me, we kicking in and shit, and being real about it. Like, yo, you like it? Oh, you like it? Oh, I can't stand that shit. You know, oh, we both can't stand that shit? Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, my brother, my sister. Yeah, the whole bit, you know? So shout out to, you know, everybody that's, you know, like I said, rolling with us. And like I said, man, I'm going to take us out the right way, because Disney is just a fucking, I can't with these damn people. But you know what? It's all good. It's all good. You know, I'm of the mindset now where JJ has to hear it. You know, JJ has to hear it from me that, you know, despite you feeling like you got, you know, shitted out, you know, you got shitted on, and despite you feel like your cut of the movie wasn't represented, you still bought into the Disney mandate, man. You wanted to be the hero. You came back because you wanted to be the hero. You know, Kennedy didn't want you back. You couldn't stand Kennedy anyway, but Bob Iger brought you back. You thought you was gonna be the man, and then he turned you into a chump. That was your fault, man, because you should have saw the writing on the wall when they had Rian Johnson come in there and had the story group and everybody that you didn't have in there from Force Awakens, and they did what they did. You should have saw the writing on the wall and left it alone. Let somebody else fuck it up, you know? But you wanted to step in there to think you could be the hero, that now everybody can love and respect you, and you made that shit worse. Well, you and Disney together, so yeah, I can't give you that much of a free pass, but you tried, JJ. You tried. Didn't work. But goddamn, you tried your best. You know, so I gotta give it to you, sir. So let's go out the right way, y'all. One time with your mind. Check it out. Let me tell you something. Wait a minute. JJ Abrams, you're a straight clown. Kathleen Kennedy, you're a straight clown. Bob Iger, I know how you get down. Reason enough for me to burn it to the ground. Telling us all what we wanna hear, knowing damn well that you wasn't prepared. You say I'm a hater, you damn right I am. I hate everything that disrespect the fans. We only want stories that we can understand. If I was to see you, I'd spit in your hand. Protect your neck like the Wu-Tang Clan. Listen to the words of the Star Wars fan. Breaking it down the best way that I can, on how you just stood us stuck to the Lucas plan. The plan was solid on every level, bro, connecting the dots on everything that we know, from episode 1 all the way to number 6, and his continuation was a great fit. But you don't get this cause you're a straight bitch. Anytime, anywhere, I'm here to flip the script, holding it down with my squad Tuesday night, with the ladies in the house, brothers feeling right. We're ready to party hard and tell the truth, but the stupid ass move that Disney gon' do. Hold it. I just thought of something. You know what? We really do have to thank Rian Johnson for what he did. We really do have to thank him. Shit, if it wasn't for him, a lot of us would not really be here doing what we doing. You know? Seriously. All right. That's cool, man. I got it. I like that. All right, back to the show. Let's do it. What? Everything, baby. All right, I am the originator. Oh, come on. We are back in the lab and we're going to set this shit off right. Now listen. Abu Nas, Don Salah, superstar, praising Allah. Forevermore we arrived so far. Kill Disney like a charge. Slap them back, put them in check. Tell them that give us respect. If you don't want it, then you jet. And let the real fans handle the rest. Here we go again. Back in the house with the true veteran. Down for whatever, yeah, put together as wait a minute. Alright, we gonna do one more. We gonna do one more. We gonna do one more and then we gonna be out of here. God, Mike. Oh man, it's 1 minute and 30. Alright. What's up? Share it on down, man. Give you what you need for your thought was fixed. Find yourself a seat and listen to this. We break it on down to the lowest compound. We love it when we see the little shills hang around. Are you mad, little boy? What? Stay mad. Scream on you like your dad cause your movie's bad. You makes you so sad when you hear the truth. That's why the Phantom Menace is raising the roof. Don't blame me cause I roll with the best. Gotta stand strong to get my respect. Hope you're happy cause the live stream is lit. You ain't seen nothing yet, listen to this. Abracadabra, alakazam. The Dark Council is back in the jam. And the menace, yes you know who I am. Holding it down just like the son of Sam. Brother wreck, oh my god, here we man. Man Star Wars forever like the dam. Pull up the you know what it is and we gon' strut. Tell our subscribers we love you to death. When we rap with respect. Anything we get, we double the charity. Get to the less fortunate that they did. Love the George Lucas for every made. True fans here to say the day. Back on course to burn the shit fucking down. There's no way in hell you have me stick around. See this train wreck, straight all disrespect. Our old cool heroes cause he have regret. Get the band together for one last time. Give them all a chance to go out and shine. No way, that's too much for us to ask. You left us with the slain group that was trash. Back to the love for the Phantom Menace. Get back on the job and get the shit finished. Sweep them under the rug, oh lord. Get them out cause they all getting bored. Give us the one that's a fraud. You know Abu Nas, I'm straight with God. Chilling like a villain all time, then I shine. Everyone in the chat, it's time to hold the line. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out with your brother El Presidente on the breakfast chat. I'm about to sign off. Get your day going. Rep the fandom right. And always remember, be good to yourself and be good to others. Ha 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 ha. Later.